Hey, so a quick video here. I'm just going to go through how to do these problems. So let's start with this one here. I'm actually just going to open it up in my paint program here, so that way I can show you how to balance it. So it's N2 and then H2 and then gives you NH3. And you can do this on a sheet of paper, or if you're, again, like at the point in your life where you could do these in your head, then feel free to do them in your head. You don't need to show the work for that. You don't need to show the work on this assignment like at all, because of the way it works, but you know, do what works for you. If writing them out is still what you need to do, then keep doing that. N2H2 and 1H3. Here I have 2 nitrogens and only 1 over here, so I'm going to put a 2 right here. This is going to give me 2 nitrogens and 6 hydrogens, and then I need to have 6 hydrogens over here, so I put a 3 right here, and that will give me the 6 that I need. So my coefficients are like a 1, because there's like nothing there, 3, and 2. So let me go back to this, and I'm going to type them in. And you do have to type in the ones. Okay, 1, 3, 2. Alright, notice how when I hit that 2, it turned green. And this is the great thing about this assignment, is it will tell you whether you're doing things right or not. So when you type those in, if it turns green, then you have done that correctly, so hooray. And you do have to put in ones, don't leave them blank. Okay, so then now for the mole-to-mole dimensional analysis part. So this first box here, this one off to the side, this one is going to be always what you start with, and that's given to you in the question. So you started with 2.3, here's the question right here, 2.3 moles of nitrogen. So I want to do my drop down and pick the 2.3 moles of nitrogen. It turned green because that is correct. And then this is like your division bar, this is like the bottom of the division bar, and this is like the top here. So the bottom is going to be moles of N2, okay, so moles of N2, and there's just 1 mole of N2, as you can see there in that drop down, because there's a 1 in front of the N2 here. That's why it's 1 mole of N2. And then on the top, I want to put what they asked me for, and they asked me for ammonia, and ammonia is NH3. And I'm going to go back through this worksheet, and anytime they list the name of a chemical, like calcium nitrate, I will look up and put the chemical formula for you here, because usually at this point in my life I've taught you how to name compounds, but with, you know, the pandemic and we're not in person, that's one of the things I just decided to skip, because you can live without it. So they do use the words or the names here, so I'm going to go back and put those in so you know like what is calcium nitrate and what is chromium sulfate. Anyway, I'll do that. Ammonia is NH3, so I'm going to need NH3 on the top, and then I need 2 of them because it's going to be 2 moles of NH3 from that there, and so I do the drop down, 2 moles of NH3. Everything here is green, therefore I did that correctly. Now when I'm going to multiply by the top number and divide by the bottom number, so then I have to type in an answer here. This is going to be 4.6, because 2.3 times 2 is 4.6, and then divided by 1 is still 4.6. And then I need the unit, and so this mole of N2 is going to cancel this mole of N2. Those are going to cancel. That's going to leave me moles of NH3. So this second box here is going to be moles of NH3. Notice how everything here now is green, so I am done with that problem. And this is how this worksheet works. If you type something in and it doesn't turn green, then you did something wrong, and so it gives you immediate feedback, and that is awesome. And you have 10 problems here to help you practice mole to mole conversions.